donuts are awesome. To the point of you drinking a fifth of Jack in the shower. What was I talking about? Today we're gonna be talking about 5 things that I think every filmmaker, YouTuber needs. So we're gonna keep this video short and sweet and to the point because I know you guys just wanna know the stuff. Just wanna know, don't wanna hear me talk about a bunch of random crap. So let's start off with the first one, shall we? First thing I think you need in your camera bag is Bongo Ties. Bongo Ties are awesome. They can also be called another name. I call them Bongo Ties because that's what they were called on Amazon when I bought them. They're little bungee cord things with the little elastic bands on them that if you do not have a good hand on it, you are gonna cry because that thing is gonna slap back and it is gonna hurt so bad. These little guys I cannot recommend enough. They are super cheap. I think it's like $5 for 10 of them. Throw them in your bag, use them as cord management, use them as organizing things. Put them around your wrists as little accessories. These things are awesome to have. Anytime you're on set, anytime you're filming a video, if you need to get a cord out of the way, just use these little Bongo Ties. Just tie them around, whoop, pull it tight, awesome. Highly recommend them. You need some. Number 2 is gaffer's tape. Kind of goes along with Bongo Ties. It's one of those things, it's a multi-purpose tool, but gaffer's tape, I don't know how many times I've used gaffer tape on the most random things, taping a light up somewhere, holding down a cord, doing the same thing, putting a cord around a pole. Maybe something breaks in your camera and you don't want that crap residue of duct tape stuck to your camera forever and you just need something to hold just for a little bit. Gaffer's tape is like the Swiss Army knife of a filmmaker. I will give you one tip though, definitely buy good gaffer's tape. The crap gaffer's tape that is like dirt cheap is just that, it is trash. That stuff is terrible. It is worse than duct tape. You'll stick something up, it'll rip a gel, it will just destroy a cord. Buy good gaffer's tape. I'll link some good options in the description below. Gaffer's tape, you need it. Item number 3, clothespins. And this is another random thing that is just, you don't realize how many times you need these things. All 3 of these tools can almost be the same in certain jobs, but they're so different on their own. I use clothespins all the time to hold up gels on a light, something that gets hot. Maybe you're just out and you just want to hang some laundry. These are really good to have with you. If you go to Home Depot, you can either get the wooden ones or the metal ones. The metal ones can get a little more expensive where each one is like $1, but those things are way beefier and way stronger. And bonus tip, use the Bongo tie and clamp all the things around it. Throw it in your bag, boom, you've got 2 things together. And hey, if you want to, just wrap that mug up in gaffer's tape. Number 4 is a bounce board. Now you can buy bounce boards on Amazon and any of the photo shops all day long that are like the, foldable ones that get massive. Those things are great. I highly recommend just going to Walmart, just going to a dollar store, like a Dollar Tree just opened up down the road from our house. And they've got these massive little, it's like cardboard, that you would use in school for projects. You can use this as a bounce to give you fill light in spaces you don't have. Because I have a really good key light, I do have a fill and kicker light right here, but if I didn't have that and I set up that bounce board, it would give me almost the exact same thing. It would kind of even out my face a little bit. You can mess with the distance. You can also use really big bounce boards from Home Depot and stuff like that. I'm gonna make a video about that. Those are a little excessive unless you're on a really big shoot and you're kind of lighting outside, but the little ones that are $1 work freaking fantastic. So I highly recommend bounce boards. You can get them dirt cheap. You want them. And the last one, number 5, is a pocket light. There's a couple different options. I'll link some down below. I did a review on the GVB Gear one. It's really good too. And also is the Aputure M9. Both of them freaking fantastic. The footprint on them is so small and it takes up very little room in my bag that anytime I need a light, it's always there. I mean, heck, if you want to use it to take out the trash or walk the dog, then you've got a light there. I've had the power go out before in my house and I have lights around like crazy on battery powered. So I'm like, hey, we're good, don't need to buy a lantern. I'm a filmmaker. We've got lights galore that are on batteries. And because they're so small, you can take it with you wherever you go. And then when you're in that spot and you're like, man, I could really use a little light right here. You're like, oh, wait, gotcha. I got you. You need a clothespin, you need some gaffer's tape, you need a bongo tie, I got you. I got a bounce board too to hit that little Aputure light if you need that. You need it? Of course, these are just 5 things that I think are very essential to have in your camera bag. Every person has their own thing and there's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty more options. I'm just not gonna go down the list of 1,000 things today because you just don't wanna sit here for an hour and hear me talk. But that's it for me today, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Let me know what is your piece of gear you cannot leave home without. What is something that is always in your camera bag? I would love to know. Drop those comments below. Let me know. We'll talk back and forth. We'll talk about cheesecake, how I can't have cheesecake because I'm lactose intolerant, and we'll talk about gear. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You guys are amazing. I'm the Iron Giant. I'm out.